Okay, we'll be doing another test here. Just trying to move the mic around and trying to see what's best. A lot of background noise that I don't like going on. And yeah. So I'm not gonna use my intended profile for the playthrough I'm planning with the game. I'll be switching to my default one. So basically I'll be doing a run and I'll see what happens. See how far I can go. Okay. Remove. Can I still change it? I decided not to pursue that. Whatever. Okay. And as you can see, the mod is not working. Of course it doesn't. Fucking mod always bugs out. Whatever. Okay. All out attack here. Vulnerable. Hit. Done. The game is not in fast mode because I want people to be able to read what I'm doing. You see? Attack and defend. Almost actually, just attack. Autopilot. Sometimes I hate you. Okay, so defend, attack. The thing about this game is preservation of resources. Okay, you have to have the discipline as to not fall foul to the grips of greed, because greed can kill. Greed can be fun as well. You can meme, you can push the limits of your luck, and if you're really not in the mood, you can just... Yes, regret, I know. I felt regret. Instant regret. But never mind, let's push. So we're going for a strike build. For those who don't know, a strike build is basically... I'm going to be relying on this card here. This is going to be my main source of dealing damage. So I'll need to stack up on cards with strike in the name. And of course the trick is to maintain a healthy balance so you don't get overloaded. Because if you have too much cards on your deck, you'll have a problem getting the cards you need. So there should be a healthy balance to achieve. That's the trick with this game. This game is a deck builder, so it has a basic deck available every start. Then as you progress, you get chances to add more cards. So you can skip if you don't like any of these. Tempting, but I'll skip. So as you can see there, there's the goal for the level. You have to reach that, so you have to pass through a lot of things. Each of these symbols mean anything. This is for elite enemies, this is for common enemies. A rest stop allows you to do several things. Fascinating. There is something not applying. Curious. Okay, I need to move things around apparently. Some of the mods are not applying. Yeah, I think I need to move stuff around. The downfall needs to be a bit more higher with a priority. It's being superseded by something else. Don't know which one though. Fascinating. Okay, whatever. So let's go for more fights. See, you have 3 energy default, and each card costs. So this one it costs 2, this one costs 1, and the game tells you the move. So this one is 10 to attack or 5. This one is gonna put a negative effect on you. I should be reading it because it's already doing a better way of explaining this than me. There you go. So This is from a mod, by the way, so this is not available default. So it tells me the total over damage that I'm gonna be receiving. So let's try to remedy that. Take this one out. Get some armor. So 7, 2 goes through. And the negative effect. It doesn't really state the negative effect, it's more on relying on your past knowledge with the fights to know the negative effect or the debuff that it will apply. And for this case, it just gave me a card that's basically, its goal is just to add a card, you know, muddy the selection, so to speak. So I'll do that, since it's, yeah. You know, this is a debuff. Attacks deal 25 less damage for 1 turn. So these things can stack. Also the same with your own debuffs. So they can stack too. Buffs too can stack. Not all of them. I think there's some that don't. I just don't remember really exactly. There you go. So see, it's already in. The debuff or the effect is already in motion. So it muddled my draw. Instead of getting another card that's probably useful, it's this guy. Took its slot. It replaced it. But doesn't really matter though, since it's dead. It's dead. It's gone. It's dead, Jim. It's dead. So 3 cards. Again, nothing related to the strike build that I'm trying to do. It's annoying, but you gotta work with it. That's the thing. The game reward is more on risk management. Yeah, that's the word. So for this, I want to take this because this is a neat little power. So I'll take that. And since I need more cards, so we'll still push with the fights. More fights. Oh, you'll see that card's effect sooner or later. So okay. This one dies. Then embrace the pain. Embrace the 6. It's fine. We have this relic. So here's the HP, by the way. Let's explore the UI. So this is your deck. This is what's basically in it. This is the discard pile. This is where the, so as you can, if you haven't noticed, every time I end my turn, all cards unused and used go here, unless there's a special effect that would remove them from the game temporarily. Exhausted, I think, is the term the game uses for that. So here, so your deck is here. So you draw like 5 default every turn, and if you run out of your deck, the discard pile just goes back. So it's a rotation. This is the basics of it. Of course, there are cards that would wildly vary the sequence, and that's where the fun is. It's like Magic the Gathering. Turn counter, this is from the mod level currently. So where you're at the map, here's the map. See? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Here. Time elapsed. For the speedrunners there, so potions, you'll get these eventually. Different effects, a lot, since this is modded, so there's a lot of different variants. Gold, you use this to buy shit. Other cards, or depends on what you need. HP, class, name of the profile, then this will be explained here, but this is for unlocking the actual end game of the game. This is the relics, so throughout your adventures you can accumulate relics. So those are, I would say, most of the time useful. Most of the time. Some of them bricks. It depends really on the build that you're going for. Some of them are very useful, some of them are not, some of them are meh. This one in particular, at the end of combat, I healed 6, so I'm allowed a certain degree of greed or carelessness. Okay, there you go. Now let's see. So 11 incoming. I hit this. So defend. Total 10. See the debuffs I told you guys before it would stack. It stacks here. See? 2. For 2 turns, I have 25 less. And if you noticed earlier, instead of the 6, the card says 4. Because of the debuff being applied to the card damage already. I think that's default with the game. Is that with the mod that I use? Yeah, the game does not have the best graphics, but its complexity lies within its mechanics, which is the fun thing, the fun part. See, I should have. Nah, it's gonna apply debuff. And yeah, that was me not thinking. So I could either take this one out, accept the 5, or go for a 5 block and just mitigate damage. Like I said, this game is about resource management. It's about lasting and preserving your resources till you reach the boss. Because see, these are things that can help you heal up, but it has other things you can do as well. So it would be preferable if you don't really use these for just the healing. So as much as possible, you need to conserve your health, especially for other classes, because this guy is a unique relic. This is the default. This is available to him only, technically, because like I said, with the mods I have, the game can vary wildly. There are moments where you can acquire other characters' relics. We'll see. Okay, so there you go. So we're gonna go for block, because I need to preserve, and I'm already down to how much health? 73 out of 80. So theoretically, if I survive this combat without taking any damage, I would heal 6. So it's not even enough to bring me back to full health. So I'd rather not go any lower. Greed can be good. Greed can be me. But it depends. Because our goal is to eventually reach the heart. So, okay. This one takes it's taken out. Apply. And there you go. See, heal 6, 79. There you go. Speaking of potions, this is the first potion of the run. See its effect. You draw 5 cards, randomize the cost of cards in your hand. So this is fun. This is where the chaos comes in. There are cards like this, mechanics, effects like these. This is where the fun is. This is where the chaos begins, so to speak. So the gold, the card, heavy blade, massacre. So none of them really. This one has strike, so this would help, and it draws a card, so that's a good one. With any card game you play, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever, drawing a card is amazing. It's an always go-to for me, especially for the card draws that has this effect as an additional effect. For like this one, which has an offensive ability, which is nice. I like that. I usually, at least as much as possible, try to keep a deck below 20 or 25. If I go 30 or higher, that's me just, whatever, F it. And usually if I do that, I have a lot of draw card mechanics on it. Oh, I love these. These guys are annoying. These guys are annoying because they steal gold and they usually appear, I don't know, for some reason these bastards usually appear before you, or near, usually, yeah, but at least before you reach a merchant. So I don't know, the game has it programmed for it to annoy you because it would run away after 3 turns, so that's like usually 40 or 50 gold it will take. Bastard. Before running away. And see, that's me on autopilot mode. Instead, I think I should have used this, because the idea is to kill it fast. Otherwise, it would take a lot of gold and you'll never be able to take it back once it leaves. So you have to take it out before that happens. And of course, since the game is annoying me with this particular fucking enemy, it will hit me for 10. So there's a conundrum there. You have to balance hitting it hard and getting not hit harder. Annoying. So this is where this comes in. Power is like a permanent effect that you put. Well, there's a couple of cards that aren't really permanent, but yeah, but basically they're permanent. So this one has technically a debuff or an effect that whenever I lose life, the target also loses the same life. So that's why I took it for stuff like this and for the bosses. So we're gonna go full greedy on this one because fuck it, whatever. This one needs to die. I take 10, he takes 10. See, neat, very fun. So taking him out. There you go. I get all my gold back. Heal 70. Annoying, but that's what you gotta do. Okay, none of them. And as you can see, the game also has this. This is default, by the way, so even without the mods, you'll see this. It's very helpful since it tells you the effect, what the keyword is for those Magic the Gathering players out there. Keyword is for the card. So there you go. Combust. Yeah, see? Speaking of powers. This one is fun, but it's really hard to maintain because every time, especially for longer fights, this can kill you. This can end the run, really. But it's fun. It's really fun to use, especially if you have a couple of them. But yeah, your health will drain so fast, it will end the run. You'll die because of your greed. None are useful, which is annoying. Whatever. So this guy's flaming because it will give me a key if I kill it, if I win against it. But I'm trying to. Maybe I want to go to the store instead. There's one up there. There's healing. Press stop. A question mark is basically random. It can be anything. Anything. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. Oh, speaking of killing things, and yeah, usually those flamey things, flamey enemies here, these flaming flamers, these buggers. As you can see, this one does not have a flame. It's also an elite, but this one has because it has a special buff associated to it as well. Like this one regenerates 3 health every turn, which is annoying since you have to kill this one fast. Otherwise, it's gonna drain your life, your strength and defense to the point that you can't even kill. I have literal runs ended by this guy because I can't finish it. It's done. It's over, Jim. So yeah, we're gonna go full greed on this one too. It's annoying, but what you gotta do. More damage or possibility of more damage. No, I'm gonna go defend. I'm gonna do a 6 damage attack because this guy would hit me with a debuff next turn, so that's a guaranteed. I can go all out with this guy next turn. There you go. So here's the annoying debuff. See, -1 dexterity, -1 strength. So it's very self-explanatory, as you can see here. You can read it. Strength is damage, dexterity is block. So as you can see, it's already down to 4 block. So yeah, if fights take really too long, especially for if you fought this too early, or if your build is not really, it's too memey, too ill-optimized, you don't really deal that much damage. I know one of the classes always have problems with this. It always has a problem with this. So yeah, it can end runs, but not this time. Gonna go all greedy because whatever. Next turn it has 13. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I hate this. Whatever. See, you get an emerald key. If you get all 3 keys, you get to the final ending. Not really, yeah, technically, yeah, final ending, I guess. To the actual ending of the game, if you manage to beat all 3 levels. So basically, 3 levels, 3 bosses, 3 floors. So on the 3rd floor, if you don't have all of these, you get the default ending before they added in the actual ending, which can be unlocked with this. So that was an old update they had. It's free though. Neat. I like it when companies do that. So nothing useful, but I would take this one because single target damage. That's all I do. But I think it would be helpful if I have a little bit of AoE, maybe? Should I? Should I? Should I? Maybe more defense? I kinda don't want to, actually. None of these tickle my fancy. This one is cost 2 for 12. Yeah, sure. Weak. Yeah, it's the opposite. I will apply the same debuff to my enemy, to the target, but 2 damage for 12. It doesn't even have strike on it. So yeah. Go this way. See? Speaking. And I never. I hate this when this happens. I hate you, game. So, okay, so this is what we're going to do. This one gets taken out. Ooh, nice. Green. No! No! Why? Why you do this to me? Whatever, stick to the plan. Mitigate damage. See? This is where the greed comes in. I am tempted to just... Because I'll have to wait the complete cycling of the deck before I can get the card again. So 4-8, this. Yeah, and the HP is too low. We too low, guys, we too low. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong. There you go. Take this one out. We go block. Because this guy gets more damage every time I hit it back, so I need to take it out faster. So, apply vulnerable. See, it takes 50% more damage for 2 turns, which is good. We block, and we end. This one, yeah, it's fine to just leave it be, but if you're really annoyed with the shield it's putting into its allies, you can finish it off faster, I guess, but it's fine. Not much of a problem. So we block again, we hit the guy back. Oh, it's going up. We hit the guy back again. Take the 2, take the L, endure the pain. We'll heal 6. Well, technically we'll heal 4. Take it out. Greed. Why? No, we take it out. We take it out. There you go. So it's down. We block. No particular reason. I just want to. So he blocks. Now, I think he's gonna start attacking. Yeah, there you go. So he start attacking. We block. We hit, and we're done. You know, and we hit, and yeah, there you go. Done. We heal for free, which is okay. At least 1 HP. For Magic the Gathering people. As long as you have 1 HP. 1 HP is the only thing that matters. The rest of the 19 points you have for life doesn't really matter. As long as you have 1, you're still in the game. This one is clutch. See, there you go. Speaking of the cards that doesn't really go to the graveyard if you use, or discard pile, whatever. Whatever is a term for the game. The game uses for that. See, it exhausts. It's removed until the end of combat. So this is a one-time thing. This is a clutch thing. Run through for a reason. This one is good if you get to upgrade it. So you know what? Let's take it. Let's rest. See, here's the things. You can get a Ruby key if you want. That's why, again, resource management. Risk assessment. Where's the next? I can technically just upgrade the ornament card, and hope here. This is where I would rest. Yeah, I think that would be the best. Or either get a ruby key. But I think upgrading the ornament card would be best because this one, if you upgrade it, you can upgrade cards. See, it would change its effects. See, there you go. This one is very tempting. Very tempting. But this one is best because it does not. It just doesn't upgrade one. It upgrades all. That's good. Temporary, but at least it's good. So we get treasure. So you either choose a key or the relic. Normal enemy combat. So this is okay, a bit useful I guess, but it's fine. Maybe later game, when you actively avoid combat, would be very useful. But we need a key, so we're doing that because our goal is to reach the heart. That's the final boss of the game. Not just reach it, but also beat it. See, there's the effect here. So yeah, this is one thing. It's important to read because not only number does not really always mean its turn. Like this mushroom thing is gonna go off for 2 turns. No, it's gonna apply 2 stacks of vulnerable if it dies, if we kill it. So yeah, reading is important, guys. Don't be like me. Don't go on autopilot. We take that out. Yep, got debuff, 2 vulnerable. It's fine. It's gonna. I think it's gonna add strength. Yeah, there you go. It's gonna hit for 13. Just what can we do? Block. Take the 6. Hopefully we don't take more because that's gonna bring our health really low. So 9. So we do this. See, upgraded it all, which is very neat. And we end. Nice. Health got backed up to where it began to fight, which is okay. I think was it 32? I don't know. I don't better to remember. No. I will restrain myself. This one is good. Very good. Yeah, you know what? Let's take that one. If I am going to take an AoE card, at least let's go with that one. Potion slots, maximum free, unless you get some things that mitigate that or add more to it. So this is it, this is max. You cannot sell them, so you either use them or you don't. Or you just ignore them next time you're offered. So we rest, 20%, so we're up to 54. Nice, very nice. We fight. So we go for all out block. Yeah, there's no way we can take him out. You know what? Since we maxed out the potion slot, no, not you. I don't want to waste this. You know what? Let's meme. Let's drop it. Woohoo! Here we go. And 0 to cast. Let's put it on this guy. And 8 or 9. Let's go for 8. All. And that's it. Oh, it's permanent. So I think I can take it out. Can I? No, I can't. 18, 6. Yeah. So we defend and we defend. Then I hit for 6. And I think 5 will go through. Or rather, at least remove the block, which is okay, whatever, useful. 7. Told you it's fun. That potion is fun. We hit for 2. Yeah, we hit. Okay. Then we warn it again. And we just... Yeah. No, of course. It's X. It's variable. For those who haven't played Magic the Gathering, X means variable. So its cost is going to be all of this. Unlike in Magic the Gathering where you choose how much. This one, it's going to drain all that. And the effect will be multiplied depending on how many times or how many mana is. I would call it mana, because that's basically it. Mana used to cast the spell. So 0 times 0 is 0. 8 times 0 is 0. There you go. So since they're not attacking, I think it would be best if we debuff this guy first. Yep, give him the vulnerable, then hit for 16. There you go. I think... yeah, I think it would be best if I did it in reverse. But either way, we're done. Another strike card. You know, this is the problem. I'm getting a lot of offensive cards, none defensive. So that's gonna be a problem because the chances of me getting blocks, especially for an enemy attack coming in, big ones, it's gonna be less and less the more I stack attack cards. So I think I'll still take this though, but unless I get a good defense card, I think I'll stop from there. Because we're gonna fight this guy. Why? Because I want to. Because I need relics. So okay, this is the annoying thing. It negates one debuff. So if I use this, it's gonna consume the power card, so it won't be available till next game. And nothing's gonna happen because it's gonna negate it. I can still use it because it would lessen the cards I draw. So there you go. And it would also open up for other debuffs. Like this one, vulnerable. There you go. It's fine. We can live with it. So I hit, and I hit. We're done. There you go. Control. So it's gonna hit for 18, so it's best we conserve HP. For 12. Should I run the risk of adding more clutter? Yes. Why? Because, I don't know, more fun that way, I guess. Plus, I need to finish the fight faster, as soon as possible, or at least take one down faster. Okay, for 9. So we are expecting 9. So we block, we do this, so 5 all. Good. See, if I don't take one of them out fast, quickly, the clutter. I'm already at 24 here, see? And look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Yeah. So I'll either add more or do this. So we do this for this and hit it for this. Okay, more clutter. Yes, more clutter. See, speaking of decking balance, there you go. So you see, that's the problem. Yeah, as with any card games, we are under the yoke of the oppressive RNGesus. So RNGesus has granted me 5 block, which is very thankful. I think the more blessings will come, I'm sure. Hopefully. Okay, 4. So 4 will go through. And just in case you're curious why they're fading away, it's because the cards have an ethereal, or ethereal, whatever. As long as you understood the idea of what I'm saying, it's fine. So the card, any card with this effect, or this keyword rather, vanishes. So it fades away into nothing. So it goes here. What do you call that in Magic? I don't think there's an actual term. A banished pile or something? Wow, look at this. Wow. Those 2 wound cards are my fault. I accept that. I have full responsibility. I take it all. But wow, what was that? What can I do? What can I do? This is fun. See. I should have either taken the easy fight or the question mark. Because question mark could be one of those neat little random events. Like, then an easy fight. Because after this, there's another fight. So, yeah, good luck to me. Down to 11 HP. Is this gonna be the end of the run? Will this finish off this greed? Oh. See where I started out with 50, I think 50 or 40. I'm now down to 11 because of my greed and carelessness. Callousness, if you will. Yeah, we're good. There you go. 17 health. For that we get a spearhead. At the end of the turn, all enemies lose HP equal to their vulnerable. So, if I were to play a build that stacks vulnerable, this would be neat. This would be very helpful. Otherwise, it's supplementary. It's near vestigial, whatever. Because I think I only have one card that applies the debuff, and it's not really something I focus on. There you go. So we got a defense card here. Gain 3 block every end of turn. Let's go with that one, and proceed to the next fight. Okay, it's you again. I hate you. You fill me with such anger and lust for hate. I want to waste this. I really want to waste it. But no, I'll use it when I'm sure you're gonna be taken out by it. 10 HP! I hate thee. My heart is filled with rage. Not really, but it shows how much gold the bastard is taken away from you. This is from a mod. From a mod I'm using. It doesn't show by default. So, can I take it out? 21... 8? I'll be down to... Sorry, I'm bad at math. You'll see my poor math skills in play now. 8 minus 21. You'll be down to 13? Yeah, we're done. We are done. I don't care. You're out. Now, for those who are confused, what happened was, because I applied vulnerable, it applied 50% to my next hit. So 9, 50% of that, I think it's rounded up. So there you go, 13 damage. This one's good, but not the build I'm going for. This one's good too, because it grants me the chance to get that card again, that strike card. So it doesn't have strike technically, but it has that, so I'm already running up to 17 cards, which is already clutter. It's already tight, so we'll see how. We need a way to reduce, there are ways to reduce number of cards in your hand, be it random events, relics, or merchant. So we're at the boss. Go. So I think the idea of the boss, if I remember correctly, if I'm gonna explain this properly, as proper as I think I can, is after receiving 30 damage, it turns to defensive mode. So basically this guy curls up into a ball and it would cancel out whatever move it's planning. So this is good for clutch, especially if it's gonna hit you big. You just hit it a lot, then it turns to a ball and it cancels the attack. So advantage of that for him though, since he's a boss of course, he's gonna have thorns. Thorns is basically when you hit back, it reflects back the amount of thorns it has. So I think it has 3. Every time I hit, it reflects 3 back. You can mitigate that with block, but of course he'll be attacking as well. I think it stays in that form for 2 turns before it unfurls again and returns to this, and this resets. So what we're going to do, we're going to debuff the guy, so every time there's damage that goes through me, it'll be hit back. You should have, woulda, coulda, but what you gonna do? I'll drink this, so every block I have will, see, it's +2. That's good. Okay, and we're done. And there you go, see the relic? It hit for 2, since it has a 2 stacks of vulnerable. So yeah, see, this is what I say when I mean clutch. So I can technically either get this all or somehow damage him enough so it will fold. It will fold into that form. So 12, 10. Yeah, we're good. We're gonna make him fold, guys. See, he folds it. One direct damage because of the spear, which is nice. See, 3 thorns and the vulnerable is out. Now he's gonna hit me for 9. So by the way, the power I used gives me free block every end of the turn. Metallicize. Very neat, very cute. We go for 7, so we good. And I think if I hit him, it would. So I'll have 10. Should I? At least it's not that much of a damage and will reflect back. So yeah, let's go. So let's get this. So 2 will come in. He gets 2. And I'll get my bash back because headbutt takes 1 card from the deck and a discard pile and puts it back on the deck. I think top. So yeah, amazing RNG here. I love this RNG. Thank you, game. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. So we drink this, upgrades all the cards temporarily, deal 10 damage. Sure, why not? Doesn't really matter. I either go all out, take hell of a lot of damage, or just accept the 16 and do nothing. You know what? I'm gonna give this guy 3 vulnerable. Or at least Spearhead will hit for free. That's gonna be what? 3, 2, 6. So 6 damage in total for the next 3 turns, so it's fine. Then I'll accept the 16. Or 13 of this game. Yeah, pain. So he's back up. So it's now up to 40. It's gonna hit me for 20 if I don't do anything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna block. So 17 total, so 3 will come in. And then go for a headbutt. Get this back up. So we can further abuse the spear. Ugh, pain. Down to 19. He's gonna go for a block, which is good, so I can go all out. There you go. So 4. It's amazing. I think I'm starting to like this. It happens. It happens. This is why I like running these mods that adds a lot to the game, because it adds more spice with every playthrough. So instead of, I'm now thinking of just focusing on the strike build. I think I'm gonna switch over to a vulnerable stacking build, because I'm like poisoning the guy with vulnerable. And also helps with the other damage I deal, see? So I can go all out. Three for 9. I go for 7. I go for 20. 40! See? This vulnerable. Oh my god, I love it. 40. Ugh. No amount of greed would. No amount of caution would ever tell me not to go for that. I'm gonna, you know what? Yeah, let's apply more, because that's gonna be 6, 7. I'll take 11. Oh my god, down to 6. Ugh. Down to 8. Whatever. It's gonna be 15. Oh, it's gonna be the end of the run. So we're gonna try our luck with RNGs here. Nope. You see? Yeah! Oh my god! This is clutch. Clutch! That's... See? You get your cards. These are rare cards, so... You can tell the rarity of the card with the titles or the names of it. I'm gonna show you. So these are commons, these are rares. The blue ones. These are the rare. Oh! I'm thinking of ARPG color coding. So I think these are uncommons, the blue ones, then these are the rares. There's no unique cards per se, but there are colorless cards, because the cards are color coded for each class. So the iron chat. It's from the mod. I should fix that. Ironclad is red, so he'll only be getting red cards. The other classes, the green cards, blue, violet, whatever. So they're only applicable or can be acquired by those classes. There are ways, like I said, it's the fun of the game. There are ways to go around that. So let's see. Corruption, whenever skills cost 0. Whenever you play a skill, exhausted. So this is fun, but you're gonna run out of blocks. You're gonna run out of blocks real quick because skills are blocks. See, skill is attack, skill, attack, skill, power. I think that's all of it. Skill, power. Yeah, I think that's all the types of cards there is. There's no minion cards or creature cards, nothing like that. It's attack, skill, and power, I think. So we're gonna run out. This one doesn't really. This one is very situational, but I think I'd rather take this one. But I'm also thinking of not doing it because my deck is already at 17, and it doesn't really help either with the vulnerable thing that I'm considering or with the strike. I would prefer this. I like taking this if I have ways to up my damage so much that it reduces its situationalness. And it's really useless actually for bosses, especially for the last boss you'll fight in the game because it's basically just free damage. Not really free, but you know, it's just devolves into a damage card. So I don't think I'll be taking any one of them, which is sad because they're rare. Whatever. Skip. Again, boss chest, 3 relics to choose. Those effectiveness of potions. No. Potions. I have none. You may upgrade red cards for a second time, which is neat. This one. Lose 1 at the start of each turn. On pickup, choose 2 energy boss relics, which is relics that grants energy, and 1 non-energy boss relic to obtain. All choices out of the field are random relics and cannot be skipped. So this is fun. This is like a booster pack of randomness and chaos. So let's go back. Gain 1 energy. Start of your turn. All enemies start on combat strike. This is fine. This is very chaotic, but I think I can use this because you gain 1 energy, which is good. You'll be up to 4. All non-attack damage you deal is reduced by half, which is fine. I don't really deal non-attack damage, but if I'm going for the vulnerable one, it's gonna lose. Yeah, it's gonna weaken this severely. All non-attack damage you receive, though, is increased by half. There's not really much poison enemies in this game, so that's not much of a problem. All non-combat healing, though, is reduced by half. So instead of 6, you'll get 3. So I think no on this one. This one is the best candidate. This one, at the start of your turn, each combat includes a bronze minion card that won't attack, but will put cards into stasis. So basically, you'll have a little pet here that's annoying as hell, and will take cards from your deck every now and then. You can attack it, you can kill it. So it's basically gonna be an additional enemy that annoys you, but you get free energy. Yeah. I would rather do that if I have massive AoE, so I'm hitting it too. So I would go for this one. Okay, next. Gain energy start of your turn. Has a different drawback for each character. So we don't know, and I'm annoyed. The mod does not tell me which drawback it's gonna give me, but I'm considering it. Gain an attack at the start of your gain energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open non-boss chest, you obtain a curse. So curse are cards that are there to think of it like the status cards, you know, like slime in the days you've been seeing, and the wound card, but they're curses. Sometimes they have negative effects. Sometimes they're just there for clutter. Broken Crown. Gain 2 at the start of your future reward cards. Gain 2 less. So these 2 are the best. This one, not yet. This is useful if you're running a curse build, because trust me, a curse build with this guy is fun. The run is not really cursed, but you'll see if I get the chance. So either one. Let us go for Let's go with this one. I need to know. Okay, third and last choices. So non-energy. Doesn't grant me energy whatsoever. Pawn pickup, transform all strike and defend. No. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand, which is neat, but not really. It's gonna, especially if you have a lot of cards and you have a lot of draw effects, it's gonna clutter up your hand real good. But I think it can be useful for my end, since I can preserve certain effects, certain cards like defense cards, which is good. Upon pickup, transform 3 cards and upgrade them. For the chaos. For the chaos. But which ones though? Which ones? I'll strike. Yeah, that's one. No. I'll go with this one. Okay, so we're up to the second map. Here we go. Act 2. And I'll end the recording from there. And I'll see if this is good, because this is going to be the final test that I'll be running before I actually go live stream.